Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Here we are, Paul's Monday market update number 210 for Monday, 12th of January, 2026. I hope you're all well. I hope you've had a good start to the year. I hope, unlike myself, that you have managed to avoid this kind of nasty winter flu that's been going around. I've been fighting it off for the last 10 days, but we're here, we're okay. And we're ready for what is going to be another eventful week in the year. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, never really been here before, the Monday market update is just that. It is me flying through as much as I can cover in the next 25-30 minutes, focusing on strength and weakness within FX and indices markets, looking at some charts of interest, and then taking a look at the live markets. It is not a signal service. It's not trade recommendations. It's just me sharing with you what I'm seeing and whether it has any benefit or help to you in your own trading and investing endeavors. As always, you are very welcome here, but just remember that you are always responsible for your own trading and investing decisions. And if you want some help and support in making 2026 your best trading year, you can join the VTP Trader Accountability Group, basically a small group meeting every week to help you build discipline, accountability, and consistency in your trading endeavors. You can either ping me for questions, or once again, that QR code will take you to the page. Okay, so hopefully that you can still hear me. Hopefully that you can see me. Okay, what I've done now is I've gone just across the live charts. So I've got a whole host of packages of charts. Okay, so for the charts of interest, the first one here is JP Morgan. Okay, so part of that is, as I said, there's an awful lot going on in terms of shenanigan wise, but also what we also have with that is that we're starting back into sort of full on earnings season, and we've got an awful lot of big financial companies primarily sort of starting us off okay this week. So we've got JP Morgan and Bank of New York tomorrow. Then Wednesday, you've got Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Citi. And then on Thursday, I think we've got Morgan Stanley, Gold, and BlackRock. So it's going to be a fascinating week, okay, and people are going to be interested to see what's going on. So let's start with this. This is JP Morgan. This is the weekly chart, okay. So I think you can pretty much see, what the scores and the doors are in terms of what we've been working. We've certainly been working with a very strong trend, okay, in JP Morgan. And I think we looked at this a couple of months ago where we were looking at, well, was there a kind of a double top here building at $300? And I was saying that what I'd need to see is that the 20-period moving average has acted as really strong, okay, support and resistance, and I'd need it to break, and if it broke, well, then maybe we get back down to that kind of level. Well, as you can see, we couldn't really break even here where we came beneath the 20. Next week, we reversed it, and we reversed it into a real kind of morning star, and we've kind of just not looked back since. And so here we are up there trading north of 330. Okay, we're going to have a bit of a sort of a lower open today. I think a lot of that is there is an element of shenanigans. B, of course, President Trump over the weekend talked about they're going to be bringing in a cap on credit card rates. Okay, they're going to cap, I think, at 10% for. Did he say the next year, next 18 months to basically, and of course that's easy revenue for many of the big banks. So of course that will have had a little nip on that, okay. And I think as you can see that the kind of pre-market is down like sort of $10, but I wonder whether that is just is just, as I said, just a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction. What we'll have to wait and see is tomorrow is and I think it's JP Morgan's tomorrow before the market opens is what the kind of earnings are, whether that continues this kind of this great bullish trend. Certainly, with all the talk about recessions and all talk about worries and concerns, and rightly so, for me it's very hard to basically sort of fight against that, right? When you can see that this has still remained in a strong trend, and JP Morgan is still kind of seen as basically leading financial sentiment. All right, so as long as this is strong and in a good strong trend, that kind of gives everybody else sort of let's say not cause to relax, maybe not relax, maybe relax is too strong a word, but what it means is that we're still in that strong trend, okay, and that bodes well for the moment. So that's JP Morgan. That's JP Morgan there.